So yesterday we covered POS DTA configuration and also like data posting through CAR to using POS DTA to ECC. Today and yesterday we stuck on that file, right? So it was a different configuration in my system. It picks two steps processing, and it will generate on that way whatever configured for 2001 store. It was configured for that. So when I stop the two steps processing, so that's why it will again generate WPU born and UMS IDoc. So it was only because of a different configuration, nothing else. So if you want, I can show you. Else we can start ALE IDoc configuration, because it's a very important part of, you can say, any CAR system, because we have to push the data from CAR to ECC or any other system. So we have to configure ALE IDoc. Okay.
Okay, let's start.
Okay. So main, let me open. Yeah. Main T code for IDoc is, there is a step-by-step T code where we have to configure, especially for CAR. T code is SALE. Here we have to define the logical system of retail or FMS. So I'll show you. First we have to go cell. This is a system ALE IDoc configuration. Here we have to configure. First we have to define the system. Which system? That system where we have to push the data from CAR to any other retail or FMS. So that system, retail or FMS system detail, first we will give here. Directly go to logical system. Here define logical system. So first you will define the logical system. New entries. Here you have to give the name of that system, retail or FMS, where you will push the data from CAR. So first we are starting the connection between ECC and CAR system. We are first creating the connection between them. So here we have to give the name of that logical system. Here you can see the system name is CAR system name. Let me check. CLD is the system name of CAR. The retail system may be some different system, so you have to give the name. You have to search the name of that retail or FMS system. So it will be, I'm taking like FMS. It is the system ID, then client CLNT, then client number. CLNT we always fix it. CLNT is the fixed number for daily this name. First ID, CLNT, then system ID. First name, system name, then CLNT, then ID. ID I'm taking like that system ID may be 100. So this is the FMS system.
So it's our target system, yes?
Sorry?
Where we want to get data.
Right. Where we want to push the data from CAR to other system. We like to push the data. It is not we CAR get the data from POS or any other system. Even for DDF module, especially CAR get the data from ECC also, like from FMS or retail also. But this is for DDF. Now don't think about get the data from ECC. Only push the data to ECC. ECC means retail or FMS. Okay. So only, yeah. So you can say when we are going to use DDF module, then only we are talking about like CAR are now finally getting data from FMS system. Now it is push the data. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the system name. Here we all know it asks us a tier. So I am creating a logical system. This is the name. You have to remember this name. You have to ask the name to that FMS person, or you can ask the basis team also. Generally, what happened? This work is done by basis guys, but as for functional expert, technical, you can say we all work on this. Like if there is something issue on that, then sometimes it's not feasible to check with basis team, and also you can check this from your side. It is done. So it is clear for you. Here we have to give
Yes.
the name of the
Yes.
like, yeah. So system, logical system is defined here. Now you have to directly go to RFC connection, like system connection. T code is
SM59, as I remember.
right, correct. RFC is SM59. So you have to directly go to SM59. Okay. So here we generally create ABAP connection if it is retail or ECC, and if it is hybrid, then we are creating HTTP connection, or PI, then it will be create TCP IP. PI create, not we. Here we don't have to define anything, but for the when you are going to use PI and CAR also, then you have to mention the logical system name in cell transaction, nothing else. And also here you have to mention the IP of PI. So here we are talking about ECC and CAR now. So here you have to create ABAP connection between them. RFC destination, HMS CLNT 100. ABAP connection, so it will always be 3. If you F4, you can see that is the ABAP fixed connection. Description, connection. Now enter. Here target, I don't know the host name, so I'm taking as a dummy, but real time when you put the name here, it will pick the IP address here. Here you can see nothing will be picked because I don't have the proper host name here. Yeah, that's why it will not creating anything. FM is unknown because we don't know the name. Here you have to give the client username, any username, whatever it is, your username, and then password. I'm taking here 123. Just save it. So you are creating a RFC connection. It is a dummy, so it will not work. And when we are generally doing this, we are connection test. First we do connection test here. If you test connection, then it will always be in green, and it will give you the time when it is success. Now it is all in error because we are not properly. It will be always in, not red, normal color like yellow and all, and it will give you the detail timing. And also remote login, you can directly log in through that system from here. So this is the you can use of SM59, the RFC connection, how we have to create. And also same way we have to create a RFC connection between PI, because PI system, because also we have to connect PI and CAR system, because PI push the data to CAR. So you just mention the system detail and ABAP connection. Generally PI team doing this, you don't have to do anything. And same, like you have to give the detail, login detail, then you can save login detail, and then when you save, then it will be before save you can test the connection as well as a remote login. So this is the way of creating RFC connection. Now you have to create the port and up to creating the port, you have to assign the IDoc. What is this? WE21 first. Here you can see IDoc 21 is the T code for port creation. Port creation is WE21. This is the T code. Generally, this T code we are using for AD IDoc. Here, if press here, create, and this is for your, you can say, I'm choosing this number is generated by system, so I'm taking this one, description for port, FMS, RFC connection. When we put here, whatever IFC like FMS, I think we already.
PPI is I remember or not?
Something FMS. Yeah, this one. FMS.
Yes, FMS claimed 100.
Yeah, after whenever you successfully create the RFC connection, you can see the system here, detail here, RFC destination. So here in SM59 we created this one. Now you can see this one here. Just save this one. So your port A 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 36 is created. This is the port. Port means where you have to push the data from card to that system. So this is the port created. So now we have to go back. This is the step. Then final T code is create IDoc and all. That is WE20. So when we go to WE20, here we have to maintain that 5 IDoc. WPU bond, WPU tab, UMS, whatever the 5 IDoc we are use, we have to place here. Now see, there is a lot of ways: logical system, vendor, customer, business partner, bag. But forget anything, you have to go to customer here, and then you have to assign one by one customer for each and every store. Like we have a 2 store, STR1 and STR2. If you have 10 stores, so you have to maintain one by one that store. So here you can see this one. Partner number is STR1. This is generally we use US. Let me check. User. This one. Now your user here. Here user is STR. I think. Let me check. This one STU. Copy. This is for car system user. This one, okay, sorry, it is for LS. LS means LS, not sorry, KU customer. So it is created. Okay, now where you have to put the IDoc. This is the main step where you can see there is a option outbound parameter, inbound parameter. Okay. So here in outbound, what is outbound? Out from card to other system, out. So all this IDoc, yeah, all this type of IDoc like the bond, UMS tab, this type of IDoc you have to mention here. So just first save this. Now you are able to assign, and for each and every store, you have 10 store. For every store, you have to assign this IDoc. Then open. Here you can see outbound IDoc plus sign. Click on that. Here you have to mention the IDoc manually. First, I'm going to mention the non-aggregated IDoc WPU bond. WPU bond. Okay. Now receiver port here. If you put 36 port are here. it's push the data to that port. And if you enter, you can see the basic type here. Here you can choose the basic type. If you can see, this is the basic type, WPU bond 01. So generally each message type of IDoc have the basis type. What is that basic type? There is a transaction WE60 T code, and for every one, whatever you can see, this is for bond, WPU bond 01. If it is for tab, then WPU tab 01. For every single IDoc, last number is 01 for basic type. So for each message type, it is important to you to know the basic type. Here, if you want to know the detail, W60 is the T code. Basic type WPU bond 01, push that. This is the HTML format. You can get the detail of each and every field, each and every, this is called segment. Under that segment, which data is, which field is there, you can see each and every one. So if you like in future there is a requirement like you have to fill any type of like promotion ID or any other type of field, you have to fill and then push to ECC. How do you know? There is a T code W60. Go put the basic type. You can get all the field detail as per your requirement. You can search from here. We generally do it this way in real time. So this is the way where we can search and all. So go back here, and we choose always pass IDoc immediately, not any other ready button. So select this one. Now save this. So you have created one IDoc, a basic type, message type bond for your CAR IDoc. Now a non-aggregated IDoc is created. Same way you have to create other IDoc, and if you have any confusion on IDoc, you can go W61, and there is other T code also. I can remember that these all are for IDoc detail, like which IDoc, but you don't have to do any confuse, because this only 5 IDoc we are used in our real-time scenario. So you don't have to think anything, you don't have to do anything, just you have to mention this one this way. So now tab is created, and remember you have to create on for customer tab, like customer node. You have to create all this IDoc, outbound IDoc, whatever the IDoc we are going to use, you have to create here. Taking a little bit time. So this is the way where generally we create the IDoc, create the RFC connection. So this is all about your AD IDoc, nothing else. But you have to remember the IDoc name and where in W20, W21, this is the step, logical system and all RFC connections. So WPU UMS, WPU UMS 01, always 01, no need to think anything. Oh, sorry, this is the receiver port. Copy here, put here, set this one, it is created. Again WPU FIB, this is for your finance type of transaction, any financial transaction if you are going to use, you have to use this IDoc. So it is clear, only 5 IDoc will be pushed from CAR to ECC, and you can say WPU, WBW, and you can say there is no any other IDoc we generally use. Only this type of IDoc we are using real time, and but this is for pause detail. And when we are going to use other module like other module DMF and sorry DDF module, then its process is there is no use of IDoc. If you are going to use omni-channel pricing promotion, there is a different IDoc will be used. Then you have to configure different way. That will I will show you immediately. So we all configure for stored one. Same way, I'm not creating any other one. Same way, like I'm just giving you an example. It is for store str2 AU for customer. For user, you have to create here user. Sorry, from here, user you have to choose. Then you have to put your username on card system. All are done. Then same way, whatever we are doing for all 5 transaction, IDoc, here you have to create this way. Here, plus sign and then open, and then you have to create. So this is all about use of you can say ALE IDoc use. Here we generally mention 5 type of IDoc here, nothing else. Okay, so it is clear for you, ALE IDoc area?
So we prepared 5 IDocs for push them from CAR system to ECC system. Yes.
Yes, you are right. From any retail or FMS system, we generally use 5 IDoc from push the data from card to retail or FMS. We generally call this one ECC system. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So from our side, like you can say, ALE IDoc creation is done. So I think it's not so complicated and all. So and monitoring part here, WE02, whatever I show you yesterday, there you have to, this is the T code. If anyone asks you where you are going to check the IDoc detail, monitoring the IDoc, then you can say WE02 is the T code, where you have to go and you can give the date, or you can give the IDoc number, or you can give anything as a blank. You can get the detail of the data. And if you are in testing environment, from your side you want to satisfy yourself like data is going properly, or you can say if you want to execute that IDoc again, then WE19 is the T code, WE19 is the T code, where you have to create another IDoc if there is any testing requirement from your side, like
for testing purposes, we use WA 19. No. Right, please, somewhere.
Yes, sure. Yeah, this is the like monitoring IDoc. I'm writing one by one. But this is the main T code, and this is the only one T code we are using for ALE IDoc monitoring and all. I'm writing one by one. Monitoring IDoc. T code is WE02. Sorry, 02. Yeah, okay, because for anyone working with CAR or any system, integrated system, it is important to monitor, right? So IDoc, how data is coming, how do you know so properly, or it is fail or success, how do you know? When it is in green in your monitoring WE02, the IDoc will be in green status. Then it will be only posted into your Mon-O transaction. Then only you can see that success data in Mon-O transaction. Okay. Now, how you create creating testing IDoc. Like you have a in WE02. First, I'm giving the W19 is the T code. Like I'm giving an example, taking an example in W02. You have a IDoc number. PI push in card. There's a IDoc number 20309. This is the number of IDoc. Now there is something issue on that IDoc. Okay, you want to check this IDoc, what is this issue? But or maybe you find the issue and you found like there is some issue with configuration. You change the configuration in your card system. Now you want to test this IDoc. Sorry, this issue, how it is possible, how you create, how you satisfy from your side, like you solve that issue. So go in WE19, there is a option IDoc number, put that IDoc number, whatever you get in W02 2309, then it will create it another number, it will create another IDoc number, you can say 20310, but not same IDoc. But don't do it production, because if you have proper authorization or if you have some requirement, then only do this, else don't do it in production. You can do it in dev and quality, but don't do this in production server, because it is a real time and it will be, maybe it will create a duplicate data or any other thing, maybe there is something issue. So it is for your side and it is for dev or QA server. Now yes, if you want to, yeah, there is another IDoc, when this IDoc in WE02, you can see there is the IDoc 20309, and this IDoc in warning status. Warning means yellow status. In IDoc monitoring, you can see three color: red, fail; green, success; warning is yellow. Now you see that this IDoc is in warning status. Then how will you do? You will do reprocess this warning, reprocess IDoc. If you want to reprocess this IDoc, or maybe you don't want to create another IDoc number. This is the fail IDoc, and you configure whatever the issue, you properly fix the issue. Now you want to test it into your production server, but you don't able to use W19. Why? Because it will create another IDoc number, maybe it fail, maybe it success, you don't know. So in production you can use BD87 to reprocess this IDoc. So what happen if it is success? It will create this IDoc number only, no another IDoc will be created, 20309. maybe it is warning again, maybe it is fail, maybe it is success, but no another IDoc will be created. It will created only this IDoc for each and any time, every time, whatever you will trigger BD87, unless until it will green, it will not allow it to trigger. Okay, so if it is in green status, success, you are not doing BD87. So in production server, if you face any issue with this IDoc and you want to process this IDoc, you have to process this IDoc and you fix the issue, or maybe your other consultant fix the issue. Now you have to test it in CAR. Now what you do BD87. You can say this is the T code where you can use in PRD also, so that it will not generate any other IDoc. It will create a same IDoc. So this is the main IDoc where we as a consultant, as a functional person, we generally use this. And in CAR system, generally we use this. And more than that, it is just for your information. You can say it is like as a functional consultant, as a technical consultant, as of car. It is the your area of doing with the ALI IDoc. Now, if there is any requirement to sorry to add segment means like you can say if you go W60, if there is any custom segment, go W60 execute. These are the segment, standard segment, whatever you can see, this one, all these are standard segment. So there's a requirement like you have to add any custom segment, G segment, then you have to go with above development. Then you have to talk with ABAPer, or if you have ABAP knowledge, you can do it yourself also. But generally, this is the ABAPer work fully. So go in. There is some transaction for. First, you have to create the segment. Then you have to add the segment. There is something T code like WE31. You have to create the segment. You have to create segment for that. Create segment like a Z segment. This is not for like added like knowledge for you. This is fully ABAPer work. This is not.
Excuse me. What does it mean segment?
Sorry.
What does it mean segment? What is it?
Yeah, sure. Segment means like this is the segment, and it will be the parent of all the field. This is the container of all the field. Okay, if you open this one, so all of this is the field. So segment contain the field. You can say in layman language, you can say this like segment nothing but a container of field. Under each and every segment, this is for header, this is for item. For each and every segment, you can see there is a different field. So you have to go with that segment, and as per your like this is the mandatory segment. If you choose select, you can see what is mandatory, what is not. From IDoc documentation you can get anything. And segment means first you have to keep like use this one, then you are able to use this field, whatever this PV01. This is for header data, this is for, you can say in below, this is for item data. So you are able to use other data also. If you are going to use a segment, then only you are eligible to use the field, and that field contain the data from your card, and it will be posted into your ECC system. So this is the field of this is the container of all field. You can say in layman language. Maybe in if you go in detail in like documentation, maybe there's something different. Okay, but in layman language, you can say it is the container of all field. And in real time, in real time, what happened? Maybe some requirement to add some extra field. So how you do that? We generally do this using a custom segment. Segment means first we have to create like this Z something U1 WP01. Then we have to add field under this. Then you have to create. You have to write the ABAP program for this also. So this is a fully ABAP work, but it is just for your knowledge. We can create a custom segment also. Okay.
Okay, so, understood.
Yeah. So this is all area of whatever you can say. This is the all area of the create custom segment. Write me here. Custom segment WE31. So this is the all, but forget about this one, because we can create a Z IDoc also, not only segment. Yeah, IDoc also we can create with the help of ABAPer and all the code. But as a car consultant, our work is with mainly with this one. And then when you are starting working on that, you can understand you are not your requirement not fulfill the standard IDoc. The standard IDoc not fulfill your requirement. Then what happened? Then you have to go with the custom segment or custom IDoc or custom field as per your requirement. So this is the added I'm talking about, but this is the basic and normal scenario. Always it's going with this one. Okay.
Okay, understood.
So now we are done with our IDoc configuration, system connection, RFC destination, RFC connection, and you can say port creation, and we generally follow this way. Now I would like to show you two steps. Then we will move to next, like multi-channel, because multi-channel is a very important and in demand module in for big retailers. So I will discuss multi-channel then. Before we can use, sorry, ING. This one. So here you can see task. One step we have done. Now it is, I'm talking about two step. When we are going to open two step, you can see only aggregation task, nothing non-aggregation. Okay, so here whatever we are going to use, material, if taxes and discount is in this scenario, then you have to use this task code, only material stock for this task code. And also if I go back, outbound task, here you can see UMS and tab only, nothing for other. Yeah, nothing for other. And one more thing, this is for if you are going to use DDF module, then you have to activate this one. So and also like in real time you can use either one step or two step. So we already configured one step. Now you can see you can move this one str for one step and like store 2 for 2 step. You can do this, but for this one you have to create same profile. Okay, and you have to create for that profile, and you have to mention 2 step on that profile here. Like you would like to use, like this one will be for 1 step and this one will be for 2 step. But in real time we are not doing this way. We are using like 1 step or 2 step for only one profile. It's not like that this profile used for 1 step and again it's used for 2 step. No, we are not doing that. We are doing only one. So I'm taking this one. You can see aggregation task. Here you can see it's also your requirement. Like if you are going to only use material and stock, then you have to activate this one. Stock means inventory with material, then you have to use this one. And if you use material or stock with taxes and discount, you have to activate this one. So this is the, I'm taking this one because tax discount will be used. Just save, sorry, copy this. Code will be same. See, there is same. Other thing is same. Nothing is used different. Whatever we are doing previous, except you have to manual processing. Same like task priority, you can give rule code, whatever, which rule will be dominate other rule, you can give here. Filter this body, if you execute here, you can see same body here. So everything is same, and also don't change this one, it will be standard, and you have to use this one like previous one, whatever we are doing with previous. processing for performance, how many number of item will be preferred to execute, same like this, same like previous. So just enter. So you are able to create material discount, and now you have to activate register cashier department tender or means of payment. Yes, we generally use this code 2012 for payment. We are not generally in two step. We are not using 2011 for tender type. Tender type means payment mode. So I'm copy this one. In our profile manual.
Excuse me, why manual?
Yeah, manual. You can manual means here if you have to go and you have to select this task and you have to manually execute. You can select it immediate. Immediate means in yesterday I show you whenever I post it will be posted immediately. It will be in green color, right? And
so it depends on demands. Yes, it can be manual, immediate, or okay.
See, in real time, we generally use immediate and collective. Real time means you can do manual in dev. It's fine because in dev you are testing, but in quality you also can. But generally, when you are in final stage, everything's fine. You are going to move the TR from for your configuration from dev to quality. Now you have to select immediate or collective. If you select is immediate, it will be posted immediate, because in real time when you are in production system, final system, so it will not possible to go and manually execute this transaction, whatever car get from PI. It is not possible to select all and manually effort. It's not possible. So select it immediate or collective. Collective means if you are set a background job, like if you have a requirement at the day end when all store is closed after 12 or any, then only that transaction will be posted. And one more thing, sometime some store are open 20, it's a requirement, you can say 24/7, like sorry, for all time open store. For that we have to treat them as a special one. For that we generally choose immediate processing, because it will never close, so you don't know when transaction come and it will be posted. Generally collective processing created job, and when store close no transaction is coming, then it will be posted all the transaction then from card to ECC. But for 24/7 we generally prefer immediate, like whenever it is come it will be posted. We don't set any job and all, but this depend on your requirements. I'm not sure on that. I'm talking about one sphere scenario. Maybe different is there is a different requirement for that. No, we don't want immediate, we want collective processing. So maybe you have to goes on requirement. So it's not mandatory, okay? But never ever manual processing will do, never ever in real time. Okay. So
okay, understood.
yeah. So for your understanding, I'm select here immediate. Select this. It's you can say it's done. Now you have to go to outbound task. Outbound task means in one step we already defined task. You can see here the different tasks, okay? But in here for two step outbound task, here you can see only UMS and tab, and you have to select this one, copy this one, and your task Y001. It is created, and here you can see this is the table type, and this is so important. It will create the IDoc and all. So this is the important. That is I think some table type it is give. So it is the important for outbound task UMS, and as well as if you go back to tab, you can't see here born or any other, only UMS and tab. Here you can see this one. So you are created outbound task also. So when you are activate this one, now you are eligible for use two-step. But one more thing, you can see here, nothing is, you don't have to change anything. All are same. Just you need to activate the outbound task and aggregation task. Nothing else. Else are same. So whatever you are doing, like define the general setting, store setting, and also in post transaction, whatever we are doing, creating group, then creating item, whatever assign task to task group, whatever we are creating, all are same here. Here we are creating task group for different types. So here everything is sales. Only you have to create this one, like two steps up task, nothing else. So I think it will be clear for you if you are going to use two steps task. First you have to ask why you are going to use, because you are not able to create bond transaction non-aggregated. It will be not possible. It will be always aggregated manner. So first you have to understand the business requirement. If there is any requirement, like always aggregated sales will be posted, then you can go with two step. Else, if there is a requirement like you have to create non-aggregated, then you can go with you have to go with one step. So this is the like you can say main use and difference between one step and two step and all. Okay.
Okay.
So nothing else. Everything is same. And when I will provide you documentation, you can see there is a one documentation for one step and other documentation for two step. So if you are going to use this one, you can check this document and you can do easy. But remember one thing, like you are if you are going to use two step, you are not able to use non-aggregated. Remember this one. Okay.
Okay.
So now, yeah, ask me.
Do you remember our last session 2 days ago? Something wrong was with one document, as I remember. One was one.
Like this one you talk about, like that document when we upload in that file into our system, it will fail.
Yes,
right?
yes, with one item, something was wrong. What happened with that file?
Actually, sure. I check. First, I already I already told you. Again, I would like to tell you like what happened actually. In my system, there is like whatever you are. I'm show you. Again, I have to open. I have a two store, one step, and two step. Sorry, 2000, 2001. The store I have defined here like store 1 and store 2, and I have created two profile, one for one step and one for two step. So what happened? It will better to log into that system. What do you say? So what happened? You can say like when I log into that system and when I execute it, okay. So it will pick the two steps processing, and we in two step you can't see like UMS and tab. You can see only this data. You can say this one provide here. Oh, sorry. So when I remove this one, then 2001 is work for me. This one will be show you. This one, And also in back, you can see this one aggregation task. Sorry, 2002 and 2000, whatever you have activated for your, you can say, it will show you. So when you are go back, so, yeah, slash and slash. So nothing with you can say file is perfect, but difference is I configure here. There's some configuration. If you open general setting, this one, you can see Z001 for 2 steps processing. And if you go back and if you open 2-step task, 2-step and define outbound task, and 2001 is assigned to 2 steps processing. Okay, so that's, yeah.
Can you explain me once more why do we need to create 2 profiles for one profile for 1-step task and second profile for 2-step tasks? Repeat, please.
No, there is no requirement. It is a testing client. That's why I'm creating. There is no requirement. Like only in real time, if only one profile will be used for like 1 step. And like I'm giving an example, like you are, you can say your organization is a retail organization, and you have 2 POS systems connected with CAR. Okay. Now, data Z001 profile contain the data for POS 1. I'm giving an example. It is better to write here. Here you can see this is a profile. You have 2 profile POS system. Sorry, Z001 contain all the data from POS 1 system. This is a POS system connected with same like PI, CAR, and whatever ECC. So this profile contain all the data from POS system, and you are the consultant of CAR. And there's a requirement like no, we don't want non-aggregated cells. We want only aggregation cells. So you are happy and you configure your aggregated cells with POS 1, with this one Z001 with 2 step. Why? Because it's a only non-aggregated cell. Sorry, aggregated cell. No non-aggregated is there. So you are created a same Z0 profile for POS 1 system. Now, in your environment, in your retail organization, same CAR system will be used for POS 1. And there is a non-aggregation is in scenario. And maybe you, or maybe you are not the developer, sorry, consultant of CAR, then what happened? You have to create this one, and this is for you have to create the configuration, the 2 step also, 1 step also, sorry, non-aggregated cell WP1 you have to configure because there is a requirement for that. Then you have to use 1 step, but this is in live, you can't do anything with it. You can't touch this one. Maybe some other third party, or maybe some other organization consultant configured this and it worked properly. It is in go live phase. It is used in PRD. Then what you do? You don't touch this one. You have to use this one, POS 2. For POS 2, there is another POS system, and this profile take care all data from this one. And again, I'm talking about if there is a no requirement of non-aggregated cell, then you can do this one, 2 step. So that's why you have to create different profile, and you can use only one CAR system to connect different profile. Now I'm giving an example like maybe it's a CRM system, and or maybe it's a hybrid system. Same way you have to configure, and you have to again create a profile, and on that time there is no need of IDoc. There is directly RFC connection and all we are generally using for hybrids I am talking about. So you can create a RFC connection, then directly IDoc hybrid is connected. Hybrid system is connected, not hybrids, data hub. There is a data hub is connected. So forget about third one, like I'm sorry, not 2, 3. So forget about 3, that one, because it's a different scenario, different you have to do task and all. Think about this one, like you have pause 1 and pause 2, and you are going to use non-aggregation cells in your requirement. Then with pause 1, then you have to configure non-aggregation for one step. So this is the scenario where we generally use, because CAR is a like repository. It can connect, it can control data from different POS system, CRM system, multiple CRM system, multiple POS system, hybrids, commerce system, but only one ECC. Remember it. It will not possible to connect multiple ECC system with one CAR. Okay.
Okay. Understood.
Is it clear or still not? You are confused little bit. Why configure is there for one step and 2 step? Why need create profile for here? 2 profile will be created. It is a testing. You
Now it's I think I understood, but if I will have more questions, I will ask you next time.
Sure.
Because I'm not sure it's absolutely clear.
Yeah, great. So next time when we again talk about one step and 2 step, so not only one step, 2 step in detail or any other module. Now you can say mandatory module we covered. Now we are going to optional module of CAR or demanding module of CAR. If we are happy with POS DTA, only one that module of CAR, then there is no requirement of CAR. Then you can go with POS DM only. So next we are in next discussion. We'll discuss where multi-channel. Okay, this is the most important thing of CAR. So we'll discuss in next session that one. Okay. So yeah, so that file was filled, data was perfect. I configured here this one, and here under stored, it was configured, this one configured 2000 configured for this one. So I just remove this one, then it will be a success. So this is the like when it was showing me the proper data, but this is for 2 step. This is for not 1 step. So that's why it will create in the Z001. File was perfect. Okay, but store was 2001 on that file. That's why it was created. And when 2001, it will created 1 step. So that's why it's nothing else, and you don't have to do it's not mandatory like you are creating multiple profile for a single POS. No, you have to create only one profile for one POS. There is no requirement to create multiple profile. POS mean any system. You can go and check. There's a lot of system in market. IBM have a lot of POS. SAP have developed a POS, connect with AG. I can remember the name. So, and there's a POS also in HMS in India. It's a very famous POS in hotel industry. So you can search that one also. So it depends on requirement how industry are going to use retail industry. So when we are connect with CAR with different systems, so you have to create profile, because we don't know what is that POS system. For only one POS, one profile you have to create. Like I'm giving an example, one of my customer using 2 POS system. So we are creating 2 POS for them. 2 profile for them. So this is the use of profile. And in next session, we will discuss about multi-channel. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. And also, you have any query, you can ask me anytime. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.